noon is the time, and it is of course an amazing Friday with the Spice Queens Forever.
Yes.
Here to take you on a ride with the Edge Show crew, and we've got amazing, super duper segments planned out for you today. Well, I'd like to say
Something just happened right now.
my name is Valerie.
And my name is Chizzy.
Together we are the Spice Queens Forever.
Yeah, so later on in the show, we'll get to explain to them why
Something just happened.
Something just happened right now. But for now, we have amazing segment, and we'll promise to blow your mind for the next 30 minutes. Boom!
Alright, so speaking of blowing your mind, we have Blessing on standby to take you on the top 3 segments that would blow your mind.
Right, and then we'll get to show you the Nollywood fan segment.
And after that, we'll have our homegirl Tammy to take you on the Do You Know segment.
Right, and after that, we'll get to show you the top music video of the week.
That's before we take on the Ed News segment. Alright guys, let's go check out the top 3 segments that we have today with Blessing. Stick around for when the Spice Queens are still very much around.
Right,
I'll be right back.
On Ed's Top 3 today, we'll be looking at top 3 Nigerian male comedians and skit makers. There are numerous comedians in the country doing crazy comedy skits with jaw-dropping content. However, our top 3 is something that might not leave you contented. Matter of fact, you might just get upset with some of the names mentioned this week on Ed's Top 3. Our focus is on those who have more charisma or courage on this region, precisely Asaba, Delta State, Anambra State and environs. On number 3 is Josh Too Funny.
We have taken the COVID vaccine. Have you?
Jesus is my vaccine, Daddy Mo. Jesus is my vaccine, oh, Daddy Mo. He is my vaccine, Daddy Mo. He is my vaccine. I don't worry about Corona, Jesus is my vaccine. I don't worry about Corona, Jesus is my vaccine.
Josh Alfred, otherwise known as Josh Too Funny, has had an unusual path to internet comedy fame. He began his online comedy journey after failing in a stand-up comedy foray. Inspired by the vast consumption of social media comedy content, Josh Too Funny made his first skit in 2016, a short dry humor video which he comically slapped his friend into a state of perpetual confusion. Since then, Josh Too Funny has evolved his brand of comedy with the creation of multiple characters. Mama Felicia, his first character, is a depiction of a traditional Igbo woman. This stems from the environment the Anambra-born comedian grew up in. The audition series, a reenactment of talent show auditions which has spawned various characters, mirrors the relentless Nigerian quest for fame. Juga, another one of his many characters, is a loafer who always tries to associate with famous people, a riff trait among Nigerians. In local lingo, it is called fanzine. Brother Zacchaeus is a pastor whose comical renditions of pop song and naughty displays during mock interviews reminds Nigerians of early 2000s culture.
Resurrection power. Amen. Poverty, die by fire. Poverty, your head no correct. 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 Go to another man. I know I'm do again. The kind of pain you put me through, I know fit talk again. Go to another man. I know I'm do again. The kind of pain you put me through, pain and sorrow. I want you.
On number 2 is Mr. Macaroni. Debo Adebayo, known by his stage name Mr. Macaroni, is a Nigerian comedian, actor, and activist. The 28-year-old is best known for his Instagram comedy videos where he plays the role of a sugar daddy. Perhaps the biggest deal about Mr. Macaroni is his mass appeal among youths due to his trending vibes. Macaroni started as an actor in Nollywood before creating comedy videos, although he never made much impact in the Nigerian movie industry. Mr. Macaroni's comedy talks about events and real issues in Africa. He always plays the role of a sugar daddy, a role he claims to have chosen because it represents a good percentage of naughty men who cannot control themselves. He has featured many Nigerian stars and celebrities in his comedy videos. Oin, you're doing well.
Freaking my account.
Look at President, please, sir. Only level 1. Really? Level 2. Can't share me? Really? Apply pressure.
I said freaking my account.
What is our motto? What is our motto? I will see what I can do.
Let the drums roll now for Earth's #1 top male comedian and skit maker. He is Craze Clown. Emmanuel Ogonaiweke, popularly known as Craze Clown or Papa Ade, is a comedian who became famous for his comedy skits on Instagram and YouTube. Arguably Nigeria's pioneer social media comedy skit maker, Craze Clown is also an MC and has hosted a lot of comedy shows and music concerts. He is also a medical doctor studying in Ukraine. Emmanuel was born on 24th December 1991 to a family of 5 children. He has 3 male siblings and 1 sister. Craze Clown was born and bred in Nigeria. However, the comedian's educational journey was no easy feat. The journey began from Nigeria before he relocated to Ghana to pursue his higher education. He eventually moved to Ukraine to study medicine, a passion he developed watching both his parents administer and sell drugs as pharmacists. In all, Craze Clown attended Delta State University, University of Maiduguri, University of Legon in Ghana, and Kharkiv National Medical University in Ukraine. Craze Clown revealed on Instagram that he had failed JAMB numerous times before obtaining admission to University of Legon. Craze Clown started showing passions for entertainment in his high school days. He was a leader in acting and social events. Around 2013, his Instagram comedy skits portraying relationships between African fathers and their sons catapulted him to limelight. His strength is based on his highly relatable humor and his natural comic personality. He commands the largest followership on Instagram compared to other Nigerian comedians.
Johnny, just wait for the electrician to come. Oh, Papa, I can fix this thing. Am I not an engineering student? Ah. Did this shock you? No, Papa, it did not shock me. Oh. Let us wait for the electrician.
Adi, why did you collect food at Papa's friend's house?
Papa, I was hungry.
How many times have I told you don't collect food from strangers? Come and pick these slippers now. If I call you again, I'll come there and bring it. Ade?
That's it, folks. Earth's top 3 Nigerian male comedians and skit makers. I am Blessing Usiagbada, your brown diamond, asking you, what's yours?
Jesus is my vaccine.
Jesus is my vaccine.
You know, I'm considering being a musician right now.
Did it shock you?
No, it not shock me. Let's wait for the electrician to come.
Alright, I think our comedians and skit makers are really doing amazing in their industry, and good enough they're educated as well.
And to think that he failed JAMB a couple of times. So don't give up, guys. Just don't give up. In whatever you do in life, don't give up.
Keep trying, right?
Keep trying.
Alright, immediately we'll take you right now to our Nollywood fam, where we'll get to show you the top 3 movies making waves right now in cinemas.
Yes, if you're a lover of movies just like myself.
Just like myself as well.
Yes, this one is for you, and myself.
And all of us.
All of us.
And Ade.
And Ade. And Johnny.
And Johnny.
And Bassing.
And Josh. Alright guys, let's check out the movies in cinemas.
Despite winning a 2008 Persian Fame talent show, it took Inyanya a few years to break into the music industry when he released his first record-breaking hit song, Kukere, in 2012. Did you know Inyanya didn't believe in that song? It took his manager tricking him about a show where the organizers were willing to pay him 500,000 naira. With this, the manager...
Check out some amazing Nollywood blockbuster aiding the popcorn market at the cinemas. Breaded Life. The movie was released on April 16 and directed by Biodun Stephen.
Antage, Ma, have you seen my son?
I hate her.
Ah, don't talk like that.
I told you to bring my dad into this. Why are you bringing him into this?
Don't you dare!
Let me get out of your house now.
There's somebody in the guest house.
Hey, 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 hey! Mommy, mommy, thank God you're here, mommy, please.
Who is this?
This is my sister. This is supposed to be me now.
I definitely don't know you.
Already, don't be lying now.
I don't know this young man.
Mommy.
What didn't do you? Tell about your job.
My name is Sumi.
What if you know you? Oh, Jerry. What's your man, Jerry? I get on my share by no shake the lack of a pipe for me.
Don't I have to find a way to survive on the streets on my own? Twale.
Are you a Tupac?
Bàbá mi bá Jùgúnù sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀.
Àwọn gbàgbé mi ṣe sọ fún ẹ bó ṣe wà yẹn tí wọ́n bá ṣe nǹkan tó jẹ́ kó ṣe èmi lè ní kó sáré tẹ̀lé ọgbọ́n lójú bí mo ṣe wà yìí no stealing ṣọ́rọ̀ mi yẹ.
Next is Mamba's Diamond, directed by Shehi Babatokpe and produced by Uchemba Williams.
What have you got for me? It's brilliant, phenomenal.
Hey, Mr. Van Zyl, Bumbleclot.
Where is my
I am Ondo.
If I don't have my diamond, I'll kill you both. Those diamonds are worth millions of dollars.
Let me tell you the problem that we are in right now. These people don't care about this car. All they care about is this. And they will not stop at anything until they find us. Teacher, teach me nonsense.
I beg you in the name of God.
Why would you do that? I've got everything under control. Please trust me.
You have absolutely nothing to worry about. As long as your friend brings me my diamond in time. Hello, ladies.
My guardian angel.
You make the biggest mistake of your life.
The queen of the underworld's darkest spots.
You get 5 years working experience from my mother's womb. Now first class Abio. NNPC, all these people supposed to line up. They wait for me.
Okay guys, do you have a massive weekend seeing some very dope Nigerian movies at the cinemas?
All you do now is just bring 2 people. then those 2 people go bring 2. Then that 2 will now bring 4.
Yeah, so what happens is when you invest 25,000 in just 1 week, you get 75,000.
Yeah, we've not got for
Only you, contractor. Only you, Forex exchange. Only you, Bitcoin. Even your girlfriend, all crashed.
You can't do this to me.
What am I supposed to do? I've put in my best in all these things, but nothing seems to be working. Holy Messiah, Holy Isaiah, Holy Ronaldo.
Excuse me, sir. I think you want to say
Holy Messi, because Messi is the god of football.
How many goals Messi scored last season? How many goals Ronaldo scored?
Baka, you know what's Baka plays?
Hey!
Latest Chief Admin Officer. The private car.
Yeah, your interview.
Service or sugar do makeup and hairdressing? It's an advice. Sign the list there. Also add child delivery. So I'll be giving birth for people.
Okay guys, do have a massive weekend seeing some very dope Nigerian movies at the cinemas.
And who says the Nigerian movie industry isn't doing amazing?
They are doing big things. Funny enough, I saw the movie 2 days ago, Dream Job, and it is amazing.
So I think if you've not seen it, you are missing out.
Check it out. Go and check it out, exactly.
Alright, now it's time for us to join our homegirl, the beautiful Temi, on the Did You Know segment. It's time for you to be enlightened on things that you thought you knew but you didn't know.
And we also call her the light.
The light. So this is the Did You Know segment.
Did You Know segment.
Despite winning a 2008 Persian Fame Talent show, it took Inyanya a few years to break into the music industry when he released his first record-breaking hit song, Kukere, in 2012. Did you know Inyanya didn't believe in that song? It took his manager tricking him about a show where the organizers were willing to pay him 500,000 naira. With this, the manager advised him to complete the Kukere song before the show day. After he completed the song, his manager told him there was no show. In his own words, he said, "I was pissed." And also, Inyanya had to sell his car to shoot the video of that song. That's what I call sacrifice. I know you danced to that song without knowing the backstory. That's why we're here. You're welcome.
What are you doing? Wow! Wow!
It's pretty cool.
Day one, when Sparrow and I were called in to do second unit.
Everyone loves a good movie, a good story, and an amazing actor. They make it look so easy on screen. Light, camera, action, take one, scene one. Filming is all work though. To film the perfect scene, actors have had to take several hundred takes. Yes, that much. However, did you know some actors do have the superpower to act out the perfect scene in just few takes? Justice Esiri, the award-winning veteran actor resting in power, was one of such actors. In fact, it is argued that he led the park, which earned him the nickname Take One for his ability to deliver on his role in just one take.
Who are you? You walked into my house to talk to me about your unbaptized and your uncircumcised son?
Talk about talent meet skills. Know also that Justice Esiri is the father of famous singer Dr. Seed. Just see us serving you 2 slices of info in one segment. You're double welcome.
feel like I'm flying with a show. Right. I'm trying when it comes to lyrics. No, them just put
anything there, right?
And because I'm not take one, so.
But obviously, Justice Osiri is resting in power because he was very good while he lived.
Yes, just be amazing at whatever that you do and be remembered by your good deeds, by your good works.
Exactly.
All right. So before we go into any further ado, speaking of take two. Okay, Chizzy, take us on the next part.
Alright, so right now we're bringing you the Ed News, and Tony and Fable are very ready for us.
Stick around, not go anywhere. We're still here.
We'll be right back. It's still the Ed Show.
U.S. comedian Dave Chappelle has expressed a desire to star in some movies produced by the Nigerian movie industry, popularly known as Nollywood. He said this while fielding questions during his appearance on the Joe Rogan podcast. The comedy legend said he had a weird idea of traveling to Africa and do some of these Nollywood movies, which he added he had been watching them and how people can solve problems with so little resources. He stated that the movies look crazy and it is funny how crazy they look. Chappelle paid tribute to the producers who, with little resources, solve complicated filmmaking problems with ingenuity. He stated that he doesn't think he needs a script to star in a Nollywood movie because of the way they are.
Welcome to the show, I Know Black People. We take contestants who claim to know black people and put their knowledge of African American culture to the test. The contestant who answers the most questions, of course, wins our grand prize. Let's bring them out one at a time.
Undermark released their records over the past few weeks, and Nigerian artists like Burna Boy, Joe Boy, Omalay, Boju and Thames topped the list, which ranks artists across the world in different categories. In the list of the most streamed artists in the world for the week ending, Joe Boy emerged as the 5th most streamed artist in the world after Burna Boy, who came third. The list was topped by American rapper Rod Wave, while NBA Youngboy came second, and Drake collaborator Lil Durk came fourth. The list of R&B artists in the world was topped by Thames and Shay Vibes at number 1 and 2, while Omalay came fourth.
Nollywood star Valerie Enuenwugu, famed for her role in the popular sitcom Everyday People, has died of cancer. It was gathered that the actress who died on Tuesday had been battling endometrial cancer. Her colleague in the film industry, Gloria Anozie-Young, broke the news of her death via her Facebook page. Giving details about the death of the actress, Anozie-Young wrote, "With a deep sense of loss but total submission to God Almighty, we regret to announce that Valerie Enuenwugu has gone to be with the Lord." She said in 2019, even after 8 sessions of chemotherapy, the doctors told her she had reached stage 4, adding that no one was sure if she was given the wrong diagnosis or treated with the wrong chemo because she still felt pains on her upper abdomen and her tummy bloated. Ify spent more than 10 million naira being helped with donations by her fellow actors and other Nigerians. A GoFundMe account was opened for her, but it did not yield much. She had to go for draining every 2 weeks at a cost of 280,000 naira, but only 3 liters of liquid can be removed at a time so that her heart is not affected. Anozie-Young stated that burial arrangements will be released by the family of the deceased. For Delta TV Entertainment Desk,
Favor Akpovego,
Tony Eluaka.
May her soul rest in peace. And this is where we're wrapping up the show in style.
Right.
But before we go, remember that we have our Ed News coming up this evening.
Right, we want to say a big thank you to the Ed Show coordinator, Francis Ofulue, and the rest of the team members.
And yes, before we leave, we'll be leaving you with our latest music video of the week. This one was done by Zlatan Ibile featuring Mayokun and Davido. So which one is called what? Chill Chill. Alright guys, enjoy, and we'll be back bigger and better next week Friday at 12:30 midday. Bye-bye from Valerie. Bye-bye from Chizzy.
Say more thing, chakri chak chak chak, chakri chakri chak chak chak, chakri chakri chak chak chak, chakri chak chak chak. Oh biggie biggie, oh heavy heavy, oh biggie biggie, oh heavy heavy. Wada 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 mala wada 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 mala wada 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 mala wada wada wada. Thank God God say me too, Papa ya yo remedy. Change the color me free, but me go not to padility. Me only have one to titiketi. Oko loibo is plenty. Olopelo loko choko yokoto. Hey, binu keye ma obi dodo yokope. Oko piripi, popo po. Oko. DJ go tese, go chicho chokiri chocho. Oko leti, oko leti, oko. Ó ṣe bá Davido bá mi, ṣé kò kọ̀ létí yayin. Owó kúnlé, Adékúnlé, ó máa le gan láti pa mi. Samora, you go know when it go mo pa mi. Ọlọ́ngbọ́, sí tí ń gbọ́, ó tàbí kìlìṣì jù.